Hey, it's 8:44. Missouri football here on the Big 550 KTRS tomorrow at 9 o'clock pregame, 11 o'clock kickoff when this next gentleman takes over the airwaves. Good morning, Howard Richards.
Good Friday morning, sir. How are you today?
We're good. The Tigers are 3-5. They got healthy over the last couple of weeks, and we'd like to see it going with a win over the Florida Gators, who just fired their coach. What are you thinking as you watch this game?
Well, I think the Missouri Tigers have the eye of the tiger, referring back to your theme song. And, here's the thing. It's an opportunity for this team, Missouri, to really set the tone for the rest of their season. They're starting to play much, much better in all phases. The defense especially is starting to come on. They had a really, really good game last week against UConn. And regardless of the fact that, UConn may be a step down from the SEC, they took care of business. They did the types of things that they wanted to do and that we all had expected that they would do. So they're playing with more confidence, as I mentioned last week. They got some momentum. And in order to win, you have to have those two elements. And right now they have it. I don't think that they will sell Florida short by any stretch. I mean, they remember facing an interim coach last year with LSU after Les Miles was fired at Orgeron.
Do we lose you? You there, Howard?
He's gone.
CIA got to him.
No. Darn cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that last year. I went to that LSU game.
I don't know if it was a cell phone. It might have been a CIA something. He's back.
Look,
he's
back. Magically back.
He's back. It's the same guy who took down Donald Trump's Twitter account is trying to go after Howard Richards' cell phone. You mentioned Florida got rid of their coach last week. It's one of those things where you don't know what Florida team shows up. They're all excited to win one for the old coach, or they're sort of dejected and they're sort of lost and struggling. So you don't know which Florida team's going to show up.
And that's the point. You just don't know. But you've got to prepare as though this team is going to be hyped and ready to play. That they're going to want to play very well for Randy Shannon, their interim coach, who was an extremely popular coach, knows the job very well, and I expect good things from him. They're starting a new quarterback. We don't know how Malik Zaire will play at that position, but Missouri's got to be ready to prepare for a quarterback that can both run and throw.
Mm-hmm. All right. And so the call is what, 9 o'clock tomorrow pregame?
9 o'clock pregame, 11 o'clock kickoff.
And there's going to be perfect weather down there, right? The leaves are turning. It's that golden brown. It's going to be a nice day to go listen to, watch a game, head down there if you can, right?
Perfect fall color, perfect setting for a football game, perfect setting for another Missouri Tiger football win.
Did you put your winterizer on your gorgeous yard there, Howard Richards?
When I get back next week. First, second week of November is when I kick it in. So, but I've turned off my irrigation system, so no more water.
That's good. Did you do that yourself, or did you have somebody do it for you?
Believe it or not, I pay someone to do that.
Ah, good. So
that's a little above my technical expertise.
Oh, so you farmed that out, did you?
I do farm that out. I do the manual labor myself for the other stuff, but that stuff I leave it alone.
Oh, interesting.
Are you trying to find like a
duly noted? Because I turned my own off. I blow out my own lines.
See, he was waiting for that, Howard.
I'm just
to say
saying
that he did.
I'm just saying.
Kelly, we know.
Yes, we do.
Howard, have a good call. We'll talk to you next week.